Good morning. I got these. What's that? I thought about putting you guys up on top and seeing straight down, but I just feel like I can't even see you. Just start with a form. And I'm starting early because I don't know how long this is going to take me. And I want to paint on it. I want to do some nail designs, Model 1 or blooming nail gel, and some alcohol ink. So I thought that would be fun. And they have these little lines. Wait, hold on. So what's this? This is the sculpted hard gel. And I'm just going to try to make a nail. And I think I'm going to do it like I saw Susie on YouTube. I'm going to do it real thin at first because she says that gel sticks to gel. So you just do a real thin coat first, and now a big glob. This, and then she goes side to side. Okay, I'm just going to go onto that paper form because they had the Easy Bake ovens when I was a kid, but I'll tell you what, if they had this, something like this, I'd have been in heaven. My nail is so down. It's not supposed to be down like that. I know that. Look, look. It is what it is. Now I'm going to nuke it just like that. That was just 60 seconds. Should I do one more? Wow. It could get dangerous right now to add more to it. All right, I'm just going to nuke it. What is this? This is Firefly, so that's going to be interesting. This has a sparkle in it. I don't know what. Ranger. And it is Wild Plum. And this is Quantum Cobalt. Now that is better. So I'm going to go ahead and take that sticky layer off. Thing. All right, I'm going to lay this one aside. That one's going to be gross probably when I get done with it. Here's a nail that we can work with. It's just a little sanded, so that's cool. And I'm going to put a foundation on it, just a base gel. All right, so there's my base. Now let's go ahead and use this white painting gel, and it is a UV paint. Okay, this is the brush that I was talking about. You can see that the brushes at the very top is much thinner than the brush at the bottom. And it's a blending or an ombre brush, so that's interesting. And I know that these painting gels tell you to do it really thin and to do it a little at a time because you want it to be able to be cured through it. Okay, so it's white, whatever. Oh, I shouldn't use my fingers. That's the other thing I'm learning too, is working with the UV. It's when I'm using a paintbrush and I mess up, I a lot of times will just use my finger or something like that, but you don't want to do that with your UV because you don't want to have any reaction. These are just things I'm trying to learn. Okay, so there it is, the white. We're going to nuke that. This one's pretty bad, but it'll be fun. We can make it witchy looking. However you say it, the blooming gel. You do it, you put it down, and it's still wet when you drop your colors into it. And you can use your nail polish colors. Okay, there's the blue. The green. Oh, it is sparkly. It gets me excited just looking at it. Ooh. So on with the blooming gel, and we don't nuke it yet. We just put it on. And we get our little thing, or brush, I guess, something. Oh, wow, look how far that went. Okay, that was probably too much. Let me dip it in and tap it a couple times. Still even, huh? Oh man. So it's all blue because I didn't wipe off my little dauber thing. And now the green's fighting back. Oops. Too much? Oops. And you really have to wipe it off before you do it again. Noted. That is. That's neat. Okay, I'm gonna nuke it now. This is how it's turning out. That is pretty cool. NVM, you have such a great and calming energy. Thanks. Aw, that was very kind. It looks kind of like a heart inside of there if you did it this way. One of the things I noticed about these fingernails, almost as big as my thumbnail, and it's bigger than that one. I think we should do a little chrome thing on this, even though it's lumpy and bumpy. And I'll tell you, one of the things I've learned with chrome, where are you guys, is that every little bump shows. So if you're going to do chrome, I recommend you really spend a lot of time smoothing that top layer, one way or the other. So, but I'll show you, I'll show you what happens when I do chrome on my nails, because a lot of times it is bumpy like that. You know, and I'm not dissing myself because I'm just learning. So I'm giving myself grace. And you need to too. That is cool. I'm digging it. There is nothing wrong with that nail. So that was the blooming gel, and it was easy. The one thing I did learn is wash this puppy off before each dip, especially changing colors. All right, so that's cool. So the claw, let's do it. Okay, it's pretty smooth and everything, but that's all right. And since we're going to do chrome, let's go ahead and make it vibrant chrome. So we're gonna use black as a base, I think. All right, base gel, that's what I've got. Oh, I had some color in there, something. Interesting now. Oh, and a hair. Oh, we got it all in this one. So, just like everything else, it's all learning curve. Let's nuke it. This little wicked looking thing. I'm digging it. Anyway, so there's that. That looks pretty good. Sticky part off, just because I don't know if I guess I'm supposed to be doing it like this, aren't I? Oh, we could do a fade. Oh, it's gonna be chrome though. This is how my brain functions. It's like halfway through, I'm like, oh, we could do a fade. We could do this. That's why my art looks the way it is. It's like half of it started in one vibe, the other half finished it. But that's how life is. It's that contrast that makes it exciting. All right, there's a big black claw. All right, so there's the black, and we're gonna do chrome. You're supposed to do a top coat and then nuke it. You know, there's something really therapeutic about this. I'm gonna do that in a minute. To explain why when you do chrome, you have to be so smooth. And this is not, so, okay, here we go. Let's find some chrome color. Let's see. All right, pick a color. Little silicone things I've been trying to want to use. Isn't this neat? Instead of the makeup brushes, they're silicone, and they're formed to your nail. So that might be interesting. Let's try it. Oh, I might have nuked it too much. It's happening slowly. Oh my God, that was a lot. Okay, I'm just gonna go up one side with this blue. Wow, that was bad. I'm wiping it off my finger. It's all blue. Not my finger, my other finger, my spare. Now I know if you take the alcohol and you don't like what you just did, you can wipe it off and start all over again, which is very cool, I think, on the chrome. Right, that's the blue. Can't hardly tell much. Okay. Let me get another one of those. I'm gonna mix them, and you can wash these. That's why I thought it was so good, rather than those other ones that you have to just keep buying. These you can wash and reuse. I'm bringing you one, Sherry. It's in the bag already, just so you know. Okay, let's try this pretty pink. I might have over nuked it on this where it's not going to want to stick, but oh gosh, that's pretty. I'm going to go over this other blue that's down there now. Just kind of layer it. That's neat. Yeah, I'm using way too much powder, I can tell you that right now. And then I think I want a silver. Well, that's cool. So anyway, it's real messy. You can definitely see all of those little ridges and bumps because of the chrome. So that's why it's like, you really have to, it seems, smooth out that nail somehow. I have to learn because I love the chrome. It's just so sparkly and pretty. So bye. Love you. Thank you, Sherry. See you soon. Top coat. Well, certainly not one you want to put on your finger because of all the lumps and bumps, but it's a great way to practice. That is for sure. I'm still stoked with this one, this little water marbled one. All right, well, and on this one, I just quickly want to sand it, and I think we'll just paint something on it in white, and then we'll paint some sort of oceany something maybe. Base. All right, I'm gonna nuke it. See what happened here. Well, that's not bad at all. And you could matte this. All right. Let's put a base coat. I just think it's neat to learn anything. Always keep learning. Doesn't matter what it is. Well, it's easy for me to say because I'm playing with art stuff, but you won't find my nose in a book very much. I'm on the playground. But I was made for that. That's my job. Let's nuke that shortly. And there's our mat. Isn't that a different look compared to what it was? I'm just going to swirl it around, I think. Whoa, that's thick. Wow, that didn't work at all. Hold on. Let me pull this back up. But at least we'll be able to see the chrome. It'll be all globby right there. I can tell you right now. I can see it. I'm going to nuke it. I don't know. Do you do it like this or the other way? I went in some of that green. I'm just going to put some green mountains, whatever that color blue is, into. It's trees or something maybe. Okay, so it's not hard to paint with this alcohol ink on this. That's kind of cool. To get some pretty tiny detail brushes. I have them. I just need more practice. Is our messy little black stuff. And let's put some silver on it just to see what happens. Now, it's not supposed to stick to the mat, so only where that other stuff is where it's supposed to stick. So let's see if that actually works. And it does seem to be. Makes no sense, but it is cool. Let me see. That's neat. So that's the alcohol ink underneath there with the blooming gel and then the chrome. Huh. Yeah, it's ugly. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what you can do with it. That's very cool. That's so pretty, don't you think? I mean, you really can't tell it's supposed to be water and mountains and stuff. I can because I put it there. But it's okay because it's pretty and it's designed and I like it. And it wouldn't have to do every nail. But how fun is that with the chrome? Isn't that gorgeous? Just growing nails. How fun. So anyway, I got to clean up all of this mess that I made. But thank you for hanging out with me and playing in all of this new nail stuff and this adventure that I'm on. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for the love and the hearts. And I hope you have a beautiful day. This is the matte finish. And the claw. It's our little claw. And then the water marbling. That was cool. That was fun. All right. So, have a beautiful week.